Welcome back to the video. I'm playing against a French player here, but he came over for the Cooler Grand Prix, and you can maybe hear or see with his technique on his backhand, he's got short pimples. Not that he showed me, but I refed one of his games previously, and he showed it to his opponent then and said pimples. So I didn't actually notice that much difference in the game, other than he, it's a lot flatter when he tries to topspin the ball with the backhand at least, and then you can see he's like a good standard player, staying low and topspinning most of the ones that he can. There I must have just tensed my arm because it goes straight into the net, or hit it slightly too late. He goes for the corners really well. Again, that's one of the shots that I do where I'm just trying to return it, and it's sort of either or. I'm not quite giving it my all to try and spin it because I'm just not sure what the spin is on the serve. I don't know whether it's heavy or whether it's float or whether it's topspin, so I'm doing something in the middle, hoping that it's floaty, and that's why it goes into the net. But I suppose if I don't know what the spin is, and it could have backspin on it, I should try to just spin it as much as possible, and if it goes out, then I'm able to adjust. So it's quite a fast-paced game here. We're serving quite quickly. He did a nice long serve there, and I won the previous point by going for his backhand. That's a get there. As usual, I'm serving and not being ready for the return. If I'm going to serve half long to his forehand, I should expect it across court. .400, go. Yeah, too upright again in the posture, and he's just attacking everything or everything that he kind of waits to attack. I did that kind of side spin serve, which is backhand, and he just flicks that quite easily. He's patient, it pops up a bit too high and he flicks it. He's just doing really well, attacking everything. He's not pushing it often at all, getting in first. There's a push, but and I always envy the players that can do that. Clearly he saw me ready for the block cross court and then changes and goes down the line. Really good. my serves have nothing on, so that's why his pushes have gone out twice. Yeah. It's similar to the game I watched just before this against Una. You know, I serve and then good players are patient and they wait and then they spin the ball well. And I'm again just not ready after the serve and block it. And of course, because there's topspin on it, it just goes out. I need to pick my shot, especially on the third ball when it's my serve. Don't serve and then think, oh, let's just block and hope that they miss. It's got to be serve and then, okay, am I looking to punch it? Am I looking to block them to this corner, or am I going to counter it here? But I seem to very much just react, serve and then react to whatever happens, which is a part of the game, I guess, but... Nice serve to his crossover. He manages to cover it, but then I follow it up with a nice attack. I'm happy with that. I finished off a smashing rally. Normally I hit it too early and miss. And it was a nice open up down the line too. I have the bad habit of sometimes I use my shoulder when I try and open up with the backhand. Especially in like the tricky situations where I'm out position. Like that one there when it went to the middle and then I was a bit far away from the ball and I try and use my shoulder and that just means that I miss. I need to try and just use my wrist always and adjust it when I need to. You know, how much speed I put on it. Serving a lot to my backhand. I I hardly ever go for an inside-out forehand, but it would be possible because I think my forehand open-ups are better than my backhand open-ups. It's just recovering afterwards. Did that go on? Okay. Oh, it's so good, you know. Just patient waiting for the half long. And I don't even try to make it like that in the serve. I try and just make it short. And I went really quickly, I didn't even feel like 3 sets. I feel like he just put a lot of pressure on throughout the game. Some quite powerful serves, compact serves, quite often long, and especially in the first set he did really well, just hitting all the corners and hitting really good winners. And it's just my consistency and just recovery. Generally, you can see the difference in our games. My opponent, his game is like nice and well-rounded, and he's an attacking player, relatively consistent. And I'm just a bit worse in every category. You know, in my footwork, in my recovery, in my consistency, and in, you know, every kind of shot. My backhands and forehands, open ups. So I did try towards the end. I think I called a timeout, and then I was using my towel breaks, and it was something like 11-8 or 11-9 that he beat me at the end. I know it was close. I think it got to 9-all or 10-8 because I took that final towel break. But yeah, I'm not quite able to convert. I think if I was able to really try and get some shorter serves, that would have helped me, because he was waiting, and I just even my short serves that are shorts, that aren't that great, he just waits and flicks them, even if they're not half long. He just seems to know really well where the serve is going and whether it's going to bounce twice, just reading whether he can attack it or not. And most of the time he did attack it, and that definitely worked in his favour, so well played to him. I think this is a good experience at the end of the day. The more tough matches like this I play, the more I'll be able to read spin on the receive, and the more I'll be ready for the third ball after I serve as well. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video, and have a great rest of your day.